Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Today, I wanted to talk more about Bitcoin and sports cards. And I noticed an interesting relationship. It doesn't mean that, just because Bitcoin's going up, sports cards are going up. But I'll show you this one chart. It's over at stockcharts.com. And here's the graph over here. And if you look at right over here, March of last year, the stock market was at a bottom, sports cards were at a bottom, and then all of a sudden, you had all this stimulus, all these checks given to us, all this funny money, and then you just saw a huge run up. And then the last few months, as the economy has started to open back up, the price of Bitcoin has fallen. And I think Bitcoin right now is about $37,000. It's been trending between, I think, 33,000 on the low end. On the high end, a few months ago, over here was close to $60,000. But anyways, Bitcoin had a run up from 3,000 to all the way to 60,000, and now it's corrected. And I believe that Bitcoin will be going up, dead cat bounce or not. Regardless, I wanted to look at this one PWCC chart I showed you as well. And you can see that he's had a huge run up here in the blue. This is the PWCC, and it's the top 500 index, I believe. And you could see it going up in a straight line last year. So sports cards and Bitcoin, just from this graph, have been going in the same direction for the past year. And you could also look at from 2013 onwards to even last year, sports cards and Bitcoin were steadily going up. Yes, you did have a correction, but it picked right back up. And I've been looking at some technical analysts out there. This one guy, I keep on talking about JC Peretz. He's talking about Bitcoin could go as low as $20,000. I also looked at this one guy, Garrett Soloway. He's at inthemoneystocks.com. I'm part of his trading service, or I subscribe to it just as a disclosure. And he's been talking about Bitcoin. I haven't looked at him lately, but maybe a few weeks ago, he said that he may be interested if Bitcoin goes to about $20,000. And on his trade recommendation, he did pick one of the bottoms a few weeks ago. And he did an intraday trade, which is pretty good. I don't trade Bitcoin, but he did recommend it. And then he sold it within a day or two. Regardless, if I see top technicians out there or pretty good technical analysts in the stock market saying Bitcoin goes as low as $20,000, and you see Bitcoin trading in a similar fashion that sports cards are, I would want to definitely see how the price of Bitcoin acts. I want to see how it reacts. And in the coming months, I expect the stock market to be a little volatile, and this volatility will bring the stock market down, will probably bring Bitcoin down as well. I cannot predict it. This is just my hunch. And if that's the case, I'd be looking for at least a dead cat bounce in sports cards. Some people think that sports cards could rally for the next few years. Just reassessing this market, I'm not so confident about 2-year rally from now, but I'm pretty sure that we will have a dead cat bounce in the summer. The reason is, if you look at wintertime, I've talked about this before, you tend to see more buying in the wintertime. People are going to be a little more indoors because of what has happened the past 12 to 18 months, people have been a little scared. They don't want to travel as much. And they may be going back into things when they did when they're in the pandemic. They may be buying up cards. They may be buying up Bitcoin, etc. They'll see prices that are reduced in the summer. So those savvy investors may decide to buy low then, and they may sell high in the winter. Once again, I'll have to reassess the data, and I will talk more about why Bitcoin and sports cards are going in that direction. That'll be for another video. I just wanted to show for this video purpose that Bitcoin and sports cards have been going in the same direction, and on top of it, they have taken a breather at the same time as well. Now, the S&P 500 really hasn't taken a breather. Maybe this past week it's been quiet. But at the same time, in terms of sports cards, I definitely want to look at the price of Bitcoin. And it doesn't mean that the price of Bitcoin and sports cards will be positively correlated for the long term, but the short term, that's what's the trend. And I'll leave you with this. I told you that I used to follow the gold and silver market very intensively. I still do. I still trade the miners. The thing is that gold was following the Japanese yen. It's called the yen carry trade from about 2013 to about maybe 2016. I don't remember the exact year, but it was going exactly in the same direction. I did videos on this. I just made graphs in Excel, and I overlay the charts. And the thing is, it didn't last forever, that relationship, but at the same time, you can look at the fact that, okay, Bitcoin sports cards go in the same direction. For maybe the next few years, you may see the same pace. And the trend will probably continue until a market crash in 2024. But we shall see. Once again, I want to see more data as time comes by, or as time passes by. I want to see more data, and I'm going to update you with all of that information based on my opinion. Once again, this is not a buy or sell recommendation for Bitcoin or sports cards. I want to make that, or I just want to reiterate that, because sometimes people see a video, it's like, oh, this guy said that Bitcoin's going to go to 20,000. I'm going to go all in, and then it crashes to zero. Once again, I'm just saying my opinion. If you guys want to make any investment decision, you have to know the risks that you're taking, and you have to understand you could lose money, okay? You have to assess your risks properly. Anyways, guys, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. All right, guys, thanks. Bye.